All right, welcome back, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, gamers of all ages, to the first round of the playoffs for the UT4 Elim League Season 3, hosted by UT Pugs. We have Waisty versus Raynn, matchup of the 1 seed, or 2 seed, versus the 7 seed, I believe. And this should be a good one. We're going to have a lot of fun. To be fair, any team in playoffs is scary. I think the top 8 teams all pretty close. Took maps. I don't think anyone went map lossless. Had some great back and forths, good battles all around. Got a tough matchup regardless of seeding and whatnot. Waisty Wasty's gonna have to put his carry pants on because 59, Raynn, Shanga, Night Terror, all very capable. Although Waisty is asking, is 59 joining us today? Raynn says yes. We do have a great matchup here. Waisty wanting to put 59 in the round, making sure that good is his response. Wants to see the action, and we gotta turn on behind view here. Just to give the people what they want. Actually, 1 second, I'm gonna do something. Turn that off quickly. And hopefully we don't have any problems. Just log in just in case they need a pause, but just waiting for the last couple people to get in here. The match isn't set to start for another 2 minutes, so get some time, go grab some popcorn, some snacks, take a breather, get ready to sit down for this absolute slobber knocker of a best of 5. To be fair, I should have waited a little bit longer to join in because let's be real here, this is Unreal Tournament. Starting on time is not in our DNA. So, who the hell knows? Still missing multiple people in the hub. 1, 2, we got 5, need 3 more. And, let's be real, it's going to be probably about 5 minutes until this thing kicks off. Unfortunate, really. Feel like we would all love to see some on-time action, but does provide ample warm-up time for the players. And I mean, my prediction, Wasty's team does take it, but call it a 3-1. Raynn's team gonna take a map. We finally have a 6th warrior joining the hub. Waiting on 2 more lucky upstarts. Man, this is a noon Eastern match for noon Eastern for a lot of Waisty's team, and a 8 p.m.er or 9 p.m.er for decent amount of a couple of players on Raynn's team, so 8 to 9 hour time difference between these people. Pings will probably be accordingly terrible. And yeah, I mean, a bunch of people already have 80 plus ping playing on East. Fun times on East server today. It's East server. Hell yeah. Right now we wait on just one more. And finally, we have 59X in the hub, probably going to get set to get going first. So once again, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is the playoffs, the UT4 Elim League Season 3, hosted by UT Pugs. And we're going to get started soon here on a match between Waisty and Raynn. Round 1 playoffs, seeds 2 and 7, I do believe. Gonna be a good one, gonna have an absolute, barn burner of a match here. Pretty much every team in the playoffs is a decently strong team. No one has been looked out of place among the playoff contenders. So, I mean, should it be a solid one with teams doing well? I mean, I think every team has dropped some maps in this tournament, so it's not like there's one team who is just rolling away with it. So everyone capable of taking maps off of anyone else here. And Raynn's team has some good top end talent. 59X, very solid player, and none of their players are bad. Raynn, Knight, Changa, all very strong. But $1,000 player Waisty is on the other side. Good second fiddle in Ghostlich, with a pretty solid underrated third in intro. Farmer X, does play a bit more seriously in tournament play. Uses less bio, and is able to make some plays for his team. He is, not a pushover, but in this matchup, yeah, he's probably gonna hit a few fewer shots than most of the rest of the players, but it's gonna be a good one. Waisty saying hi. 59X wants to beat this man badly, apparently, and we're gonna be. We just got a couple more minutes here, apparently, as these teams are still typing to each other, but not the keywords of ready, or how a lot of UT players use it, just R. R means ready. R means go. And we still have these teams not agreeing to go yet, so here we wait. It is amusing that the only two players that actually have decent ping are Bulk, Bogan, and Intro. Everyone else has pretty terrible ping, all things considered. And that's what you get for having Europeans and West Coasters in the same match. Farmer just casually not joining voice. Tremendous show of Unreal Tournament gamesmanship. But hopefully I mean, Changa has said they are ready, so we are just, I think, at this point, waiting on Waisty's team to get this thing going. And Waisty holding on to that enter button, not refusing to hit it or let it go. Are still coming out, and we have readies. We have probably the map starting in just a second when Waisty remembers where his enter button is located on his keyboard. Not a button that usually gets used in Unreal Tournament, but it does by the host, and we have the final ready up. We are getting into the first round of the playoffs, round 1, first matchup between Waisty and Raynn, and we have the final 3, 2, 1, and we are getting into this, and we are, of course, going to go right on board Waisty round 1, and it should be said, the $1,000 player, probably looking like the likely MVP, unless something crazy goes on, but who knows. Stranger things have happened. Waisty stuck under this lift and is just looking for people to shoot. Somehow, like, has 4 people that all probably could have peeked him, and just none of them did. And now Waisty missing 2 easy shots on Night Terror, and now missing, it hits Changa with the accidental core, and it is now a 2v4, and it is looking dire. Waisty 1v4. Waisty needs to pull something out of his hat. The rabbit won't be enough. Needs to be a bunch of frags, and he is getting cut down. Somehow manages to escape the basement, gets Changa, and now has 59 right in his face. Pancakes Raynn. It is now a 1v2. It is now a 1v1. It is Waisty versus Bulk Bogan. 4 HP. Waisty, not enough. Goes down. That was a hell of a chance from Waisty. I mean, we're going to stick right on board. That was 10.1 PPR, even in 1 round, is insane. Waisty going monster to try and take a round, steal a round for his team. Almost so close. Bulk Bogan, a little bit more than a snipe, I think, left, but man, oh man, was that a round for the ages. And now Waisty looking at a bunch of people right in his face, not going well for him as he gets Bulk Bogan rockets out, not connecting. Waisty able to get away with Raynn. Just does not see Waisty, but he is loading rockets, doesn't hit any of them. Somehow, Waisty, and then he just drops right into rockets. And we have Ghostlich at boxes with his teammate. Intro going down. It is now a 1v3. Ghostlich is healthy, does get Bulk Bogan, but does take damage, goes down. 2-0 Raynn's team coming out hot. Bulk Bogan looking like a stud right now, leading the way for Team Wagme. And Jesus, so far seen some fantastic play out of both of these teams, and got Night Terror, aka, or Bulk Bogan, aka Night Terror, hitting a nice little rocket onto Farmer X, hitting another one. Rockets coming out of Bulk are absolutely hitting right now hard. And Farmer X getting linked down. Bulk Bogan still just a little bit too much. And Waisty last alive. 1v3. Can he take this one? Gonna go get that health pack. Gonna take out Night Terror. 1v2. Waisty on the warpath, trying to do it again. 4 HP. They know where he is. Changa, 59, just waiting for him at the top. And he is just still waiting. Doesn't connect. Changa does. 3-0. Wagme taking the early lead. And Farmer X, -1, -3. Let's go on board. See if he can't clean it around. Help get around on the board for Team Too Easy. Because so far it has been anything but easy. They have lost 3 rounds, 3 straight rounds. And man, oh man, this has been a rough start for them. Although Waisty could have made it a little bit less bad, but struggling at first glance here. And now it is just 59x. 59x goes down to a minigun. Ignominious end, and one first round finally on the board for Team Too Easy, as Ghostlich now fighting Raynn, getting hit. No damage out, and takes some more damage from 59. Mr. Ghostlich getting hurt early, and it is a 3v3, and Ghostlich does have a high ping link out on Raynn, and he's getting rocketed down 2v2. Farmer X eating a rocket, not getting away from that one, and now Changa loading up rockets, missing completely, and Farmer stuck below the lift, and it is now Farmer against 2, and he is getting linked down, goes down to the link gun, and Night Terror, 1,500 damage, outplaying Waisty currently. But what a performance. I mean, we're going to go on board 59 times the pain, or 59x the pain. Don't know why he's Xing the pain, but he is doing something. But holy moly. So far, explosive start coming out of Wagme as they are walking. They're not wagging anything, as it is in fact too easy getting walked currently, and tough for them. But 59 playing patiently, and now sitting behind this. You know, I always wonder sometimes when you know players are probably going to be hit scanny. You know, Waisty could have shot a cheeky little forward, made 59 have to react to that, but instead, you know, gonna just play here. And now it is a 1v3. 59 a little too passive, not getting enough done for his team early. Now has to face the music as he's trying to make this come good for his team. And Intro jumping in with the flat cannon does end up going down to 59, but Waisty and Ghost able to clean it up right at the end, 4-2. And we're going to go on board Intro. Give him the chance to shine. And I mean, moving so far, a lot of players just moving in the exact perfect opposite space of their enemy counterparts. Somehow, I think that was a combo just not connecting. Don't know, but another snipe. Intro, 80 HP, can take one more LG/snipe, and I mean, he does. 10 HP. Hopefully they're calling out that he is mini-gunnable, because he could go down to a stiff breeze. And he does, in fact, go down. It is now Ghostlich taking out Bulk Bogan, making this a 1v2. Was a 1v3. This is a official Dark Horse situation, and this is doable. Both players on Wagme are snipeable, but Ghost does get hit by one. It will still take 2 snipes to take him down. He gets hit by another one. 5 HP. Takes down Raynn, but goes down to 59, coming up behind him. And 59 putting his team on top. 3 rounds in the lead. And we've got a couple players left to watch on Team Wagme. That is Changa and Raynn. Both of them need to get some airtime, and so far going well for them. And Changa just sitting back, guarding those pillars, and is going to help his team. Waisty in his crosshairs, cannot connect anything. He's going to start loading rockets, walk up on Waisty. Waisty, great use of wall dodge, gets out of dodge, doesn't take any damage, and makes Changa suffer for it. Changa not hitting so far, but big combo. Farmer X going down, and don't know why he picked up that HP pack, because he does not live very long. Does end up going down. It is now Bulk Bogan and 59 against a couple here, and the healthy player in Night Terror getting hurt early. Waisty just pushing him in, and now it is 59 facing Waisty. I am struggling to get the right person. Goes down to Waisty. 59 taken out. 5-3. Wagme ahead. So far going, I mean, they're making it work, but it just seemed like when they're able to get a 3-round lead that it is a lot bigger than a 2. I mean, it's only 1, but optics, baby. Feeling and morale. Big leads help you just keep playing loose. And currently, Wagme dropping a player early here. It is not looking great for them, but they are able to trade back. And Waisty taking 90. That is always big. Waisty going down. Ghostlich last alive. It is a 3v1. Raynn weak. Changa still survives a snipe. And if my math is right, he barely survives a headshot. Could be wrong, though. Actually, yes, I believe I am wrong. He does die to a headshot. But Bushels, a.k.a. Ghostlich, 10 HP. Incredibly low. 2 players both survive a snipe. This is going to be tough. Does go down. 6-3. Getting that 3-round lead back. 6-3 feels good, and we're going to go back on board. Waisty 4.1. Been through everybody. Waisty, show us what you're made of. You got to carry your team back into this. After that, round 1 where you almost stole a round, This is going to be hard. Definitely showing that the no weaknesses of Team Wagme proving to be a little challenging right now. They need to really, really fight through all of the players. And Waisty currently, I mean, he's moving, getting in between the team, and good little movement trick to get a combo up there. It is now 2v4, Knight and Chang'e versus the world, and Waisty getting Chang'e kind of getting the better of Waisty, but ends up Waisty gets the better of Chang'e. 6-4. I mean, too easy. They're sticking in it. They need to pick up a couple of rounds back to back here just to make this work. Ghostlich 3.5 PPR, providing a good second fiddle to Waisty currently. Needs that Farmer and Intro need to be picking it up a little bit, and it is going to be tough. And Waisty trying to take 50 control, takes a lot of damage, manages to survive with very little HP, and is now kind of playing the sit back and snipe roll, but his team is up a player. Any damage Waisty can get out now is going to be huge. And unable to hit 59 there, just a little bit off, does go down, combo to the face. Ghost and Farmer. Ghost goes down. It is just Farmer X, and he is getting chased down. Flak ball not going to connect, and he is stuck on a ramp getting shock primaried. That is a terrible feeling. I've been there. Rough space to be. And 7-4 Wagme taking the lead right back. And we go back on board. Waisty, he gonna limb special somebody. He's loading. Only loads one. Chang'e gets some chip damage, but he hits a nice snipe. Chang'e's stuck in a corner. They are on him. Chang'e is gonna go down here. There is no way he makes it out. He does. Waisty, nice combo onto, I believe that was 59. Yes, it is. And Night Terror with the with the link gun, but combo there a little too slow from Raynn, and Raynn goes down. Waisty just walks across, just ADing Raynn into his crosshair. Raynn going down, and 7-5. Gonna be a tough one. Waisty immediately hits the snipe right off the start, immediately hits another one, and this is the Waisty we are used to. He just consistently hits his hit scan when presented with the opportunity and just makes it difficult. Oh, he shoots a wall there, so a little bit too close for comfort on the pixel perfect decision making, and somehow two players, Farmer finally going down, Waisty getting a little bit of damage, but Waisty taking some damage back. It is Waisty and Intro. Waisty's got barely any health left, and he is staring down a couple of players. He is now staring down 4. This is winnable. Everyone is low. Waisty just needs to start landing the shots, get the shots going. And currently, players are separated. Waisty has one in his face, does take down 59. This is very doable. Raynn and Chang'e both die to an LG. Waisty has health packs available and is going to be moving on to him. They are not looking for this. They're not watching the health packs, and now Waisty has one more in his place. Waisty has made this a series of isolated 1v1s, but Chang'e takes him down. Chang'e able to beat Waisty in the 1v1 and is able to get his team that 3-round lead back. That was played so poorly by Wagme, and individual ability in that 1v4 was able to secure them the win. That could have very easily been a Waisty 1v4 dark horse, and Chang'e makes it not happen, but Chang'e does go down to Waisty there, and it is now 59, 8 HP. Night Terror, very little HP. It is a 3v3, but the health bars are on the side of too easy, and Waisty ends up fighting Night Terror. Night Terror going down, last one alive. And 6-8. Waisty is on a heater, clearing the server by over 1 PPR. He's a $1,000 player. It's what you would expect. Let's be real. And this is he's putting the carry pants on, trying to get his team into it. They are not doing well as a whole. Down 2 rounds and already down a player, and Waisty trapped in U-Haul, but he does take down Raynn. Raynn just not ready for the peek out. And Waisty just 59. So patient, but 59 is not patient enough. Waisty able to out-patient him, get the shot, get the kill. Waisty and Ghost against Chonga and Knight. This is a favorable for 2 easy. And Waisty hits Chonga and almost shoot. Waisty almost headshots Night Terror. It is now Chonga against 2. Chonga going down. Was on the wrong player. 7-8. 2 easy making a comeback. I mean, it is all up to Waisty here. He is, well, I shouldn't say it's all up to Waisty, but Waisty, a large part of why his team is making this comeback. And I mean, we can't discredit the rest of his team. They're doing their part and giving Waisty the opportunities. But he's just clearly, I think, helping carry them from a PPR standpoint, as he just keeps landing. These snipes are just, I mean, as I say, he's landing snipes. He misses everything. Chonga kills him, puts intro into a 1v3. He's got 30 HP. It goes down to a link gun, and map point, map 1, all here for you know, for WAGMI. They gotta take this. I feel like now or never. Don't give them any breathing room if you can win this. But Waisty trading better with 50. Although, I mean, they're both equally pretty hurt. Waisty just gets like one more primary something on 59. They're both pretty hurt. Die to a beam. And both players going to probably be playing for their lives here. Waisty last alive 1v4. Now or never, Waisty. Get this one as opposed to round 1. Get the shots done. One up, but Night Terror hitting him with the teabag. Hit after hitting him with the mini. Takes him down. Map 1 going the way of WAGMI. 10-7. Great team performance. 2.9, 2.9, 2.7. Raynn 1.9. Lag in the way, but that clears Farmer X by 0.9 PPR. Farmer X, real stinker of a game there. Only 1 PPR, 1,500 damage. I mean, he needs to pick it up. Waisty 4.3, clearing anyone on WAGMI by, I mean, 1.4 more PPR per round. But it, and even Ghost clearing everyone on WAGMI. But the two-headed monster not able to deal with a full, complete team. That was, I mean, that was tough. That was a tough one. And we go on to Waistin. This is not the newer version. I do agree with whoever said that newer version is just too white. I don't know the problems with this version. Maybe somebody else has some better thoughts on it, but it is strangely blinding. And a map that it appears nobody tried to play at all during the season outside of being forced to. Could come back to bite some people. We'll see. Waisty, though, likely to go hard on this one, so we'll see if WAGMI is able to work around that, put him in a lot of 1v4s, make it more winnable for themselves. And, I mean, that's kind of what I feel like WAGMI's best chance. Just keep putting Waisty in 1v4s, and it should, I mean, a lot easier to take him down when you have 4 players and he is alone. I mean, Captain Obvious speaking, but it's what we expect. I mean, I don't think that the version matters too much, but I mean, we're gonna have it ready up. So They're going to play it. I mean, this is the version we played week 1, so, I mean, I feel like this should be the version that we just played all the way through, unless there's, like, some glaring fault that the other version fixes.
3, 2, 1.
My opinion, it's just going to look like ass. And we're going to start right on board Waisty round 1. A lot of Waisty cam, but obviously he is a $1,000 player. He had a 4.3 PPR, I think, if I remember correctly. Clearly gaps everyone in the server, and that is why he gets the camera. But him and 59 here, and Waisty getting the better 59, 3 snipes. Waisty, just pull out the minigun, take him out. You just need 1 bullet. 1 bullet, Waisty. 59 on 10 HP. Raynn able to go down to Waisty, and now it is a 4v3, 3v4, 2v4. Wagme getting wagged round 1, and Chonga, I am hitting the wrong buttons. Chonga is now in a 1v3, getting linked down, takes out Waisty, and does run, but he is getting chased. Needs to get out of dodge and moving quickly, able to get out of here. Doesn't get hit, makes Farmer waiting for him. Headshots Farmer. I mean, he's doing what he can to try and make this a win, running for his life, trying to just generate shots on players. Intro does see him, does take a lot of damage. Farmer going down. Intro is next. Intro, go. He gets rid of Chonga. He needs 1 more health pack to survive a snipe. Ghost is not going to give it to him, but he is going to wait. He is sitting here. Chonga misses Ghost and is getting linked down. Hits a nice rocket. Goes down to... Needed 1 shot. Ghostlich getting the better of Chonga in the 1v4. 1v4, yeah. Chonga almost pulling what Waisty did. Well, it actually pulled exactly what Waisty did. Round 1 of pending, but this one goes to the way of too easy. As, I mean, what a... Got to go back on board. Chonga playing a little patiently here. I actually do think this 50 window control area is big. It seems like the team that has this 50 shock spawn does seem to do well on this map in UT4 from what I can tell. And Waisty is now the last alive against 3. 1v3, but he is hammering Chonga with shock primaries. Chonga jumping up. Waisty taking out Chonga, and now dropping down. Gets a nice snipe in. It is a 2v1, or 1v2, and I mean, they don't know how low he is. They are doing some damage. Raynn gets the link gun out. 59 able to clean him up. 1-1. That is, you know, that is pretty good. Waisty so far. Holy moly. We're going to go on board Ghostlich. He's number 2 for too easy, but Waisty has 900 damage across 2 rounds. Like, that is incredible. And Raynn going down Ghostlich getting some damage out. However, Waisty was the first to drop. Combo not going to find anything, and Ghostlich now is 59 behind him, and 59 just primarying him. Ghostlich going down. He wasn't a 1v3. His team was dropping players, and 2-1 now in favor of Team Wagme, as they are taking the early, I guess, you know, 1 round lead here. See if they can convert 2 in a row. We are on Waisty, and he is fighting, so we're just going to stick with him. Goes down to Chonga, and that is big. And currently 59 fighting Farmer should go 59's way 9 times out of 10, but Farmer X is able to survive, and now Intro getting right on, and it is a 3v3, and 59 getting dropped. Chonga and Knight against 2. We go on board Chonga. Ghostlich in his face. Has 2 players in his face. Intro in his face. Night Terror last alive. 1v2. Takes down Ghost. He's got 1 Intro right in front of him. Intro, he's trying to get away. He's going to try and get this health pack. Able to collect it. He still dies to 1 snipe. Needs to... I was going to say needs to avoid getting caught out in the open. Get some damage around a corner. Something like that. Unable to do so. Intro able to take him down, make this a 2v2 to 2 scoreline, and that's, you know, Intro starting off strongly for his team here, getting some good kills. And here we go. Ghostlich caught in a 1v2 in a corner, and he is 30 HP, does end up dropping. Intro not able to get over into a position to help him. Probably wary about running into the 2 players himself, just turning if they couldn't see Ghost. And so it is a 3v4 in favor of Wagney right now. Make that a 2v4. Waisty and Intro last 2 alive. Waisty able to get like 100 some damage out, takes down Raynn, makes us a 2v3. Just sitting in a corner, landing shots, but it is now a 1v3. However, once again, winnable. 2 players, 1 snipe away, and Waisty not able to connect on 1. They know where he is. They know where they need to do to push him, but Waisty's just holding this ground. Does get double sniped, though, and Wagney able to take down the round. 59, getting a wrecker. I mean, we're going to go give Farmer X around here. See how he's starting things off. Runs right into Chonga, and Chonga getting hit early. Farmer gonna try and play the AR area, and takes a little bit of damage. Not enough, doesn't die. And loading up the bio now. Okay, this is what we want to see Farmer X do. We want to see him hit a nice, fat bio. Almost hits Night Terror, but now is facing down against Raynn. Combo not quite connecting, and it is a 2v3. Make that a 1v3. Raynn needs to try and survive. This is going to be tough. Waisty very healthy. Just goes down to the minigun. Ghost taking no chances. 3-3. This one close so far. Night Terror fallen back a little bit. Had a very good performance. Map 1 on Pending. Needs to keep that going for his team to take a win here. And that's what I mean. When you peek out of this window, it's like you have all of 50, and they get there first, usually looking at you. And I just feel like that 50 area in UT4 is very strong to hold. And Farmer not able to connect to the combo. Night Terror getting the better of him, making this a 3v4 intro now. But Night Terror able to land a nice rocket, takes Ghost, a lot of health out of Ghost, and now putting Waisty and Ghost in a, well, 2v3, now a 2v2. Waisty just hammering Chonga, takes out Chonga, and now Raynn, last alive, takes down Ghost, but it is a 1v1 against Waisty. He's going to go up this throws. Raynn gets the better of Waisty, gets the, I guess, the ping peek on him, able to take him down. Raynn, what a shot, takes down Waisty, gives his team the lead. Fantastic play out of Raynn. Raynn, you get the camera. Just face checks 2 people, one of whom is Waisty. Waisty does punish him a little bit of damage. Now Waisty slowly moving forward. Move over and get the flank off. Yeah, that is back off from Ghost, and Ghost, or not Ghost, Waisty. Ghostlich in a corner, but they do trade him, but wow, it is a 2v3. Waisty just walks right into a combo. 59 absolutely punishes him. Now Farmer X, full HP, but he's against 3. This is not going to look good if you are too easy. Finally in danger of going down 2 rounds. However, Farmer able to get the first kill on Chonga, but the other 2 are almost just as healthy as Farmer, and they're going to see him, and the goo came out. Big flak ball, but Farmer X just getting caught in a long hallway against better hit scanners. Goes down 5-3. Wagney taking the first 2-round lead of this map 2 on Waisty, and a tough one coming out. And look, I mean, it's going to be a tough matchup. And Waisty just playing out here at the back of the map. Does land a couple LGs. Nice shooting. Gets some damage out. I think the one thing that this map is, it's both like easier and harder in some ways for your carry players, because you can get isolated much more easily, and it takes a long time for your help to come. It does require some coordination, but also pretty hit scanny. Chonga now. Waisty just gonna come right up behind Chonga. Chonga stuck in a box, just dodges right in, linked down by Ghost and Waisty. They get around back. 4-5. Waisty still easily clearing the, 59 doing work. That's what I mean. Just, you can stick in a corner and give yourself, 1v1s as a good hit scanner. You can do very well here. And, 59 is showing us why that's true. Waisty kind of caught low ground and taking some damage. Raynn able to get on him, and now they're... Well, whoever that is above Waisty is getting flanked by Waisty's team. Chonga gets on top, does kill Waisty. That is huge for his team. And now it is a 2v4. Make that a 1v3. Farmer gets the kill, but Wagme able to get another 2-round lead. Keep this lead. I mean, at this point, you can't trade rounds. You got to start winning 2 in a row if you are too easy. And we're going to go on board with 59, see how he is carrying his team to a 2-round advantage right now. Sitting in that corner, somehow taking no damage whatsoever, and runs right into Ghost. High ping, Link, deadly. 59 just getting bullied down, and it is now a 3v3, and Raynn fighting too, but one of them being Waisty, not exactly what you want. And Waisty shooting his teammate, now getting linked down by Bulk Bogan. Now a 2v2, Farmer X and Waisty versus Bulk Bogan and Chonga. I mean, they need to... Oh, I believe that was a headshot on the Night Terror, and Waisty... Chonga killing... Chonga killing himself on the ceiling. Whoopsie daisies. Not exactly what you want to see if you are Team Wagme, but keep it lighthearted. Don't get too discouraged by that. And I mean, well, I'm too easy starting off this round strong, getting a player lead early on, and Raynn getting flanked by Intro, gets shot by Waisty. Night Terror going down. Chonga and Raynn against 4. And Chonga in a corner, goes down to Waisty. Raynn, you are up. Try and get around, a hero round for your team. Waisty makes sure that doesn't happen. High ping links him. And now we have a best of 7 to the end of this match. Whoever wins 4 first takes this map number 2. And Waisty getting things started off strong with a snipe, but he is in a corner. Nice combo, or at least core to get damage, but Waisty dies to a beam. That piston actually put him below beam damage. I mean, he did get out of dodge, but at what cost? Somebody shock primaries him. He goes down, but Night Terror just doesn't see him. Eats a full flak. Night Terror needs to land any damage, but goes down. Waisty able to get the kill. Makes it a 2v3 in Too Easy's favor. And now Chonga is trying to beam him. Chonga is last alive, and it cannot hit Waisty. Needs to get anything. Does take down Waisty. Finally gets the damage when it was needed. Takes down Tron. 1v1. He is healthier than Ghost. Ghost gonna move over here to this pack. 61 damage. Ghost does die to a snipe. Chonga just needs to hit one shot. Does not hit that one. Goes up, boot jumps up, doesn't hit the combo. Misses the world star. But Ghost stuck. 45. One more primary, and Chonga gets this clutch. That is all Chonga needs. Just needs one. Gets it. Chonga takes the clutch, wins the 1v3, is the dark horse, and takes a round, steals a round, hero round for his team. We stick on board Chonga. What a round from Chonga. Absolutely fantastic. And that is what we would hope for. Does a lot for his team. And now, but however, he is stuck 2v1. But teammate does arrive. Took a lot of damage, but able to get out of there. And now has a cheeky little flank angle. Can he land some damage for his team? His team is dropping players first. And does... I mean, he's trying to help. Big combo. Intro really hurt. Intro does go down. It is a 2v3. Ghost and Farmer are low. And, Chonga unable to connect. He's in the 1v1. Waisty gonna just link him down. Waisty taking no chances on that one. And that was, I mean, fantastic stuff. Chonga doing what he can. Just not able to have the hero round this time, and we go back on board. Waisty getting shot by his teammate, shooting his teammate. I don't think he was shot by the enemy. Does hit a nice snipe onto 59. Him and Waisty both at about the same HP, and Waisty just bullying Bulk Bogan. Does get 12 HP himself. very low, could die. I mean, oh, it is a 3v3 with a very low Waisty. Make that headshots, Raynn. 59. Needs to try and pull some rabbits out of his hat. Cannot do it. Waisty somehow surviving 12 HP the entire round. I mean, he did trade a lot of damage out, which gave his team advantages elsewhere. So you can't say it wasn't damage well traded. And then surviving to the end, always able to make plays for his team. Great play. Just filthy stuff. Filthy stuff. And that's why he's $1,000. Does take a nice little flak ball. Does get 59, making him feel the pain. And Waisty now a little over a snipe's worth of health left. And it is a 2v4. Farmer X and Waisty against the world. Chonga really taking it to Waisty. Takes Waisty down. And that is, I mean, 8v8. Best of 3. First one to win 2 rounds. Takes this map number 2. And it is going down to the wire. And we've had some lead changes. I think at one point, Wagme was in a 2-round advantage, and Team Waisty managed to claw that back and take the lead. And now Waisty just putting it into bulk Bogan. I mean, Night Terror fighting Waisty early round has almost never gone well for Knight so far. Just hit big combo out of Chonga, but Chonga walks into the health pack, although he's now taking some damage. 2v1, and Night Terror has, like, just gets wasted by Waisty. I mean, every time I've seen Knight and Waisty on this map so far, it has not gone in Night Terror's favor at all. And Raynn does take out Waisty. This is winnable. Just needs 2 shots. Does hear Intro. Intro getting himself one more health pack, gets him above snipeable. He's not going to go for it. Raynn! What a round! Raynn getting the clutch. Raynn getting the dark horse, giving his team the map point. Holy moly, Raynn out of nowhere thought he was dead to rights. Intro not getting the health pack to get him above a snipe, and that crucially plays a difference. Waisty waiting, gets huge damage, but does Raynn does trade the snipe with him. That is huge. Waisty didn't get out of that one unscathed, and now Farmer X cornered, and Intro going to help 59 over here, or going to help Farmer on 59, and they do end up trading. That is not the trade you would want, though. Raynn trying to help 59, and now Intro going down. Waisty and Ghost against 2. They are at the link gun. They are waiting, and Waisty able to get the snipe onto Chonga, able to get a second one. Waisty 10 HP. Can they take him down? They just need to get a minigun out. Raynn does go down. Chonga is low, 10 HP himself. Both players die to a snipe. Can Chonga get out of here and give his team a chance? He is going to wait and be patient. Holy moly. This is a close one. Chonga getting Ghost. Does Waisty heard that? He had to have heard that. Waisty and Chonga in a 1v1. Neither side flinching yet. Now Chonga gonna go down. Gonna go up the lift. Fake the lift. Waisty has to hear those dodges.
Overtime.
And now Chonga going quiet. Overtime damage is ticking. I think this might draw. Chonga thinks he is higher. Misses the shot. Hits it! Chonga gives his team a 2-map lead. And Waisty's team is on the ropes. They will need to reverse sweep in order to win this. Holy moly, Wagme, the 7 seed, putting Too Easy to the sword, starting this off, as they are 1 map away from taking this match. Holy hell, Raynn and Chonga, 2 straight rounds, back-to-back, massive performances, absolutely putting Too Easy to the test. This is what we are here for. Major upset potential, round 1 of the playoffs. They just need to take 1 more map. That is all they have to do. This is going to be a huge map on Entropic. Can Waisty carry his team back from the brink, or will Wagme put Too Easy in the grave. Hold on to your seats. We are getting into map number 3 in just a second. If anyone's paying attention to the friendly banter between everyone on the teams right now, this is pretty good. I do like that mentally for Too Easy. They seem to they're keeping it lighthearted. They know their mission. They're not freezing up, tensing up, feeling bad. They're ready to go. This is I mean, we're getting into it. This is map 3. Raynn's team up 2 maps to none. Can they win it in this one? Take a sweep over Waisty, the 2 seed. I mean, we're going to go right on board. We're just going to start off. Waisty, gets the first round. You're the $1,000 player. You get first round privileges. And, I mean, you're going to run right into Raynn. And Raynn's team getting the better of this fight at Windows currently. They are up, well, it is a 1v, or 3v3, so it's not like they're up a player. Waisty's still very healthy, takes down Chonga, 2v3, and instead, Waisty's team coming alive, but 59 able to take the fight, and now Intro has Farmer X in front of him. Farmer X not quite dying to a snipe. Get out. 59 needs to just get out of here, and maybe he needs to kill one of them, make it a 1v1. Raynn goes up. Intro goes up, Intro goes down. 59 staying at top of the lift, 70 HP. Can 59 clutch this up for his team? Don't miss the health pack. One snipe. 59 gets the clutch. Round 1 victory goes the way of Wagme 59 with the Dark Horse taking round 1. And the hero rounds just continue. Quick snipe onto Intro. This every single round. Waisty just gonna push into 59 here. Waisty getting some damage, but Waisty able to trade, but Waisty might get traded out himself. Intro on 59's face, and Intro going down. Farmer X and Ghostlich against 3 members of Wagme. 59 taken down. Holy moly, Chonga against Ghost. Chonga Zio stacked out of his gourd, and Ghostlich just going to sit back at the ramp. And Chonga, 2 straight snipes. Ghostlich, 30 HP. Ghostlich falls down into the water. Combo comes up. Boots up. Chonga hears it. Chonga knows. Chonga, all he has to do is hit one more beam. Primary will do it. Primary does it. Chonga acing him. 2-0. Wagme going huge so far. And a huge combo. Chonga punishing the people trying to take the top. And Intro just being patient. Waisty pushing hard. Intro now right in a hallway, getting just primary down. Goes down. Chonga does also follows. And now Ghostlich. And I think that's Waisty at the ramp. Ghostlich getting hit from behind. Does go down to almost anything, but it is now 59 against 2. Where gotta get the right key. Waisty is full HP, takes down 59, gets his team round on the board. Waisty. Okay, it's early. Here we go. Farmer X round. And Farmer X just getting obliterated. However, Waisty also low. Changa. Changa and Ghostlich. Changa making it tough for Ghostlich. Making it 59, taking down 3-1. That was a quick round. I mean, teams went at each other and ended that one quickly. We're going to go on board Night Terror. Rocketing himself. Desync, maybe? Not sure. Don't know. Can't see his inputs. And Ghostlich taking down Bulk Bogan early on. Raynn able to survive there, but 59 now. Raynn actually nice trades onto intro. Holds the core. It is now 2v4. And Raynn going down. Changa, work cut out for him. Waisty, full health, chasing. Gonna be tough. Changa gets a lot of damage out onto Waisty, but the link gun too strong. 3-2. Gonna be a tough one. And go on board Raynn, team captain for WAGMI. And early on, Changa going down. Ghostlich getting the better of the fight at top. And now Raynn just tinking Ghost. Ghost does need 2 more primaries. He is very low, does go down. It is a 3v3. And Raynn gonna go grab this health pack. And Link Gun comes out. High ping Link, not the most effective. Waisty taking down Raynn. 59, last alive. Can he win it? This is going to be a tough one. Waisty does survive a snipe. Waisty chasing down. I think he probably hammered there to get in position, making this a 3-3. And so far, this has been a back and forth. Have we been on everybody yet? Don't think intro has gotten around. Gonna give intro a round while it's 3-3 before we get into the meat of this match. And intro gonna face down 59. It goes down. 59 getting the worst end of that. Waisty now. Low water getting just primary down. 59 relentless. And big combo, but 59 boot jumps up, takes down Waisty 4-3. And Waisty 5.1 PPR, but the rest of his team is lagging. Wasty's doing what the best he can. And, I mean, 59, not the player he wants to be facing down early on. And Raynn apparently can also hit some primaries and makes it hard, punishes Waisty a bit, but Raynn takes a lot of damage. Somehow Raynn's still alive, though. Waisty trying to get damage out, and he's just hitting people. I mean, somehow, some way, Waisty is surviving and just making it through, but he has got very low HP, but so do both members of WAGMI. Ends up going down. 59. Intro, quick math says, well, intro now definitely survives a snipe, so 59 has his work cut out for him. Does not. Finds intro, but intro finds him first, and intro lands the shot. 4-4, and we have a game. Somehow, Waisty absolutely fantastic that round, surviving forever in the corner, surrounded by a million people, and now just lands damage and trades, a little bit trade come back onto Waisty, but able to get more than he gave, or able to give more than he took. On Raynn going down, 3-on-3. Waisty now right against 59, unable to connect the shots. 59 also unable to land the combo. Waisty hitting Bulk Bogan. Bulk Bogan taking a kill. Waisty 1v3 needs to try and survive here, get out of dodge, able to get some damage out, but he is getting linked down. He does have a little bit over 30 HP. Is Changa going to push here? Able to get out, able to move away, and pushing, going for the combo that does not hit Changa. Would have hit last season, that's for sure. Thanks, Fantasy. But missing this time, not hitting that one, and now he has enough HP to survive a beam. Do they know that? Changa doesn't care, hits the LG anyways. 5-4, WAGMI taking a lead once again. Waisty, 5.6 PPR. He is absolutely out of his mind. And just, his team is still at a disadvantage. What is going on? Raynn getting us some good, core combo damage onto Waisty to start with, and now Bulk Does he needs to land something? Waisty just going into low water, not connecting still. And 59 pushing down Ghost Lich. Waisty trying to run out of there and get safe. Has Night Terror above him. Flak Ball does 50. Nice snipe. He has people surrounding him. 15 HP goes down. They name chased the shit out of Waisty. Farmer X dying not too long after. Smart decision to name chase Waisty there. 100%. And now 6-4. Wagme's taking a 2-round lead. And Waisty and 59 fighting right off the bat, trading 2 primaries each, not trading the snipe. And already, Too Easy down a player. Waisty able to trade 90 onto Raynn there, but Chonga just rocketed it, rushing him down. Intro, 20 HP, and he is low. Minigun comes out, takes him down, and then all of a sudden, Waisty, Team Easy on the ropes, 3-round disadvantage. It is going south quickly for them on Entropic. Not what they wanted to hear, and Waisty takes a snipe early on. And here we go. Waisty getting a nice combo there. It is a 2v4 though. Waisty didn't do enough early, and now it is on just Waisty 1v4. They know where he is. They see him. Waisty's gonna get out of there. Try and get away. Doesn't go top. I think they're gonna think he's going there. Chonga thinks better of it, and now he is getting chased down. 80 HP, 60 HP. Somehow Waisty is just not taking damage, but they just push him down both sides. 8-4. Too Easy is collapsing. Wagme has taken a 4-round lead. They need 2 more rounds to win this match and hit the first round upset and just absolutely upend the bracket early on. And Waisty taking early damage. Headshots Chonga though, able to get a man advantage for his team early, and 2-man advantage now as Too Easy is trying to fight back. They are not going to go quietly. It is now 1 player left. Raynn surrounded, gonna go down very quickly here. If he gets more than a kill, I will be incredibly surprised. Ends up going down 8-5. Too Easy is trying to make a comeback. They need to start winning rounds yesterday if they want to win. And the early combo, it doesn't hit, and Waisty taking a lot of damage. Waisty getting hit with a snipe. He is down to a little over 1 primary and is getting pushed. Raynn not able to hit though. Waisty just bullying Raynn backwards, but it is now a 2v4, and Waisty is going to, he's got negative HP left, goes down, and 9-5. Wagme 1 round away from winning this one. We're gonna go on board. 59, you have the top score for your team, and sees Waisty and Farmer X at the ramp, shooting some rockets, trying to do his best to survive here. And Farmer X gonna go down. 59 is getting early damage out, and now sees Waisty. He's not gonna turn to the left. He potentially has. They do see water. Ghost Lich is low. 59, he is down. Waisty is last alive. He has to carry his team through this one. If he does not, they are going home. There is no continuing on in this tournament if you lose at this point. Waisty gets 1, needs to get the 2nd. It is doable that all 3 players die to a snipe. Waisty taking down Raynn. This would be a huge dark horse if they come back and win the map. This is absolutely what it is about. He does take 1. He is 1 snipe away. 1 snipe. Headshots. Sparkle motion. He has 30 HP. Chonga versus Waisty. They hear each other. And Waisty gets Chonga. Dark Horse gives his team life. They have 1 more chance. They need to win out at this point. Waisty, this is all on you. Dark Horse, you need to keep the momentum going. And he's getting early damage onto Chonga, but takes a lot of damage. And now Chonga is 17 HP. Waisty is low. Gonna leave that HP for somebody else. I don't even know if that's a smart idea. Yeah, it might not help him a lot, but the rest of his team hasn't proven to be worth too much so far. But Waisty Raynn is getting surrounded. He's probably gonna go down here. He does go down. It is now 59 versus 4. And he runs right into intro, takes him down. First one down. Needs to try and get a second here. able to get 70 on the bushels. Does go down to Waisty. And 7-9, all of a sudden, Team Too Easy has life. Wagme has, like, they better not be tensing up right now. They are one round away from a huge upset. All they need is just anything. And Waisty getting the early damage out, though. Too Easy has the chance to come back here. Just need to keep playing smart. And Waisty jumps up into a rocket from Chonga. Does able to trade 90 back. So not the worst, but Waisty does get shot in the back and is now trying to chase 59. It is now a 2v4. Waisty close to the edge of lasers. If he got primaried there and killed, could be disastrous. And Chonga able to get in. Waisty goes down. It is now up to Ghostlich in the 1v2. He is very healthy, but he needs to take out some damage. Big damage coming out. He has got 2 people on him. He is a little bit over a snipe. One more primary will do it. And there we have it. Wagme takes the 3-0 upset over Too Easy. And Waisty's team has been eliminated from the UT4 Elim League Season 3. Round 1 is as far as they go. And down goes one of the heavy favorites. And that is what a performance. Wagme taking it. 3-0. Hell of a game from them. Ugh, I got nothing left. That was fantastic. Holy moly. That's it. That's all she wrote. If you came here for upsets, you saw an absolutely fantastic upset coming out of Wagme. And here we go. Stay tuned for the rest of the playoffs. Whoever may stream them should be really fucking good. As always, this has been a production of the UT4 Elim League Season 3, hosted by UT Pugs. And stay tuned for the rest of the playoffs. And until next time, have a good one, everyone. Catch you all later.